Howdy, welcome back to Multar Aviation. If you're a commercial pilot with airplane single engine land and you're interested in finding a low time pilot job, then you might be interested in boutique air, in which you'd be an airline pilot with only a commercial single. So hey, I'm Dr. Andy Molter. I'm a former corporate pilot. I'm a flight instructor, a CFI IIMEI, and I'm a professor of aviation. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you about Boutique Air. So Boutique Air is a Part 135 scheduled air service. So it's an airline, but instead of being certificated under Part 121 like a lot of airlines, this one is a Part 135 airline. And so here we are at Boutique Air. So if you look here, at the time that I'm making this video, the current job openings, they do have a first officer position at DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, PDX, which is Portland, or BOS, which is Boston. So when we click on that, here we are. So they are in fact hiring. I know there's a lot of companies that are not, but Boutique Air is. And I've actually had quite a few friends that have worked for Boutique Air at some point, and they didn't have anything bad to say about it. I mean, they all seem to enjoy it. So this is one that, if you meet their requirements, I think that, hey, you would, you might enjoy it and it'd give you good experience. So it says here that Boutique Air is hiring captains and first officers. Although when we just went to the link there at the view all jobs, it only showed for first officer. But so I don't know. You can go on their website and see if you can select captain if you meet the captain experience of 1,200 hours. But low time pilot, that's anything below that 1,200 hours. And so um, just a few notes about it. Training pay, they will pay you from your very first day of ground school, so that's pretty good. Um, let's see, pilot domiciles. So, like we said, Boston, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Portland. So that's pretty good. I mean, those are all nice locations. They do have jump seat privileges with Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, United Airlines, Spirit. Hopefully they stick around. Frontier, and some of our reciprocal are, and so those are just some of the airlines in their reciprocal agreements that you can jump seat with. Now their pay, and I'll be honest, the pay is not that much, but when you're a low time pilot, and I know the market's tough right now, take what you can get. I mean, this is really good experience. All my friends that work for Boutique Air, they got to work there for a year or two. They built up quite a bit of time, then got promoted to captain, and then they went from there to really high paying, Part 121 jobs. I mean, some of them are at Legacy Airlines, American, United, Delta. Others went to like Southwest or flying for one of those big cargo companies flying, 777s around the world. So, just because it's a low amount, low salary right now, $33 an hour for $30,000 a year, it'll hurt now, but the experience you're gaining, I mean, this is like legitimate airline experience that you're gaining that is going to look really good on your resume when you go to apply for the airlines. And so here are the requirements. They say that if you have 1,200 hours, that you should apply as a captain. But this is a low time pilot video, so I'm guessing you have less than 1,200 hours. Now look here. So commercial pilot certificate with the instrument rating. So you only have to have your commercial single because the aircraft they're flying is the PC-12. So when we scroll up here, that's the PC-12. It's a single engine turboprop. So you don't have to have your multi. So if you haven't got your commercial multi add-on just because it's expensive, which it is, then that's okay. You can hold off. You can get this job. So you just have to have your commercial multi, have your first class medical, and then here's the tough part. You have to have 700 to 1,100 hours of total time, depending on their need. So I've looked at Boutique Air in the past, and they've had as low as 500 hours for the minimum number of hours they'll take. And so to be able to get to that 700-hour point, I cannot stress enough how important it is to get your CFI, CFI, double I, and then if you can afford it, MEI. But MEI is not not necessarily as important as CFI and double I, because there's no faster way to build up your flight time than to get your CFI and double I. That's what's going to make you competitive. And plus, working as a flight instructor, you get the rewarding experience of teaching others how to fly. But then also, a lot of companies, they really respect the applicants that have their CFI because they know how much hard work it takes. And working as a CFI, you become a much better pilot. You learn so much more than you did in your flight training going from private to commercial. All right, then the other requirements, 100 hours of point-to-point cross-country time. So this is a Part 135 company, and so Part 135, they consider cross-country as from point to point, not in excess of 50 nautical miles. That means you took off from one airport and you landed at another airport. It doesn't matter how far apart those two airports were, just the fact that you made that flight, how much was that time you put, and then you add all that time up together, that's your Part 135 cross country time. All right, 25 hours of night point to point cross country time. So if you don't have the 25 hours a night, then yeah, you definitely need that. And then they say here they prefer pilots to live near their base. So yeah, I mean, find roommates. $30,000 isn't much. So if try to find a roommate, or if you need to, you can get a cheap trailer and live out of a camper or something. All right. Well, next we have this SIC experience preferred. So anytime you see preferred, if you don't meet it, still apply. Now, if you do have it, that's great because you'll stand out amongst your peers. But don't let this be an impediment to you hitting the submit button on that application. All right. So yeah, they pay 33 a flight hour with 75 hours guaranteed, which equals about 30,000 a year. It's not much, but remember, we're doing this for the experience, the flight time, for a Part 135 airline. So that's the compensation you're really getting. They do cover health insurance, so that's really good. And then they do give you $30 per rest period when you're away from base. So hey, I mean that'll help you with that low salary. And then to apply for the job, you just have to enter in your information, upload a resume, upload a cover letter. Whenever you do a cover letter, personalize it to the company you're applying for. Don't just write some general cover letter. From my end, when I see cover letters from applicants and it's just some general letter, I'm like, oh, this person didn't take any time to actually like care about this position. So I'm going to care less about that applicant. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, create a LinkedIn account and include it here. How did you hear about this job? I mean, you can say, Dr. Moulter from YouTube and Moulter Aviation sent you, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. You can just put YouTube or whatever. And then you just fill out the rest of this information from your logbook, your PIC time, SIC, which I'm guessing you probably don't have, multi-engine turbine. It's okay if you don't have any multi-engine or turbine, just put 0. Let's keep going down. Do you have any experience flying the PC-12? No, so 0. And then you select which certificates you have. Put your current medical certificate. Are you able to obtain a first class medical certificate? Say yes. All right. Yeah. See, how many hours do you have as a CF, or have you been a Part 141 CFI? If yes, put yes. All right. And just keep on filling out the information. One thing I do want to point out is for the bases, which bases would you accept? Check all of them. Do not be a person that says, oh, I only want to work in Portland or I only want to work in Dallas. Select all. In this market, it's not the market for pilots to be choosy. You will accept anything that they give you. And which bases would you not accept? Say none. I will accept any base. Because right now, that's what you need to do. And then here in the domicile, first preference, like I'm from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I'd probably want to be there. And then I'd probably rather be in Boston than Portland, and then Portland before I want to be in Oakland. So that's just me. Um, but then and then the rest of the information is necessary. And then right next to my head, hit the submit button, and there you go. You could be a single engine airline pilot and on your way to becoming the professional pilot that you want to be. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to keep on making videos like this over time, so make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'm happy to answer them. I read every single comment, and I reply to every comment. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. You have a great day. Bye.